spiritual hygiene. That's really what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Right. So
It's
we
like
know we don't
brushing
just
your teeth spiritually.
Exactly. So you know,
it's
if
like
you
a
don't,
checkup.
if you don't
Okay,
brush your
yeah.
teeth,
Yeah.
that shit will be nasty.
Yeah.
Right. So
Nice.
you're walking around all day with all kind
funky.
of people. You
Yeah.
don't know where they've been. You don't know
Yeah.
what they.
Yeah.
Right. So
And
you
then
know,
you wonder why you feel heavy at the end of the day,
Yeah.
right? And then you carry that into your sleep.
Yeah.
yeah. So the number one practice that like I would recommend to anyone is just energetic shielding. It's just using your own love light, your own heart energy, you know, or you could like call up Mother Earth, a grounding cord from the earth, call up, you know, an energy cord from the sky, from the center of the universe, and just imagine. It's your imagination. That's everything.
Yeah.
That's
The
all
brain,
it takes,
right?
right? Just visualizing a bubble of light around you. And
There
you
you
can
go.
call on the archangels or whoever, you know, to protect you. But it's really important, like when you wake up, you know, to do that. And then before you go to bed, because you're pretty much an open portal when you go to bed.
Yeah.
Which is where, you know, some people are like, have nightmares all the time, or like haunted by like, this is all a form of spiritual warfare.
Right.
That is happening. You know?
Right.
I need to do that. I have nightmares.
So,
Often.
so, how does somebody do that before bed to protect themselves?
Yeah.
So like she said, I mean, should we try it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. You want to do it? You want to try it? Let's do it.
I
That-
guess.
that's-
Use your heart discernment. Only do what feels right with you. If we say something that doesn't feel like it aligns with you, then don't do it. Make your own
As
stuff
long
up.
as it's protecting me.
Yeah.
By the way, before we do that, do you guys
Yes.
believe in guardian angels?
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay, because like my family,
Yes.
for some reason, we've always get protected. Like it's just weird. Like we escape things. Like it just seems like because my grandmother's a very, very spiritual, religious woman. Like strong faith. Like
Grandma's
like
holding
iron
down.
faith.
Yes.
And she's always praying over her family. And it just seems like very blessed. Very like
Yes.
there's always guardian angels like swooping in and.
The thing
protecting
about the
us.
angels, the archangels, like they're literally these higher dimensional beings, benevolent beings, right? They're just waiting, but we live in a free will universe.
Yeah.
It's a law of free will, so they can't intervene unless you ask them to. So they're
Yeah.
just standing there, like,
Yeah. They're like, all right,
I
Demi.
could
I
protect
mean,
you.
I'm right
Now
here.
you just gotta
Yeah.
say my name.
Yeah.
Just say my-
Right.
like-
Which
you
is
know?
why prayer is so powerful.
Yeah.
Because you just have to
Yeah.
ask. You just have to say the spell.
So prayer is like a form of meditation too.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's setting intentions.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And then, okay. So, well,
Yeah.
I guess we can. So what are we doing now?
Well, there's many ways of doing it. We could do like a simple, just
You wanna guide it?
love light.
Yeah.
Sure. I don't do it with cords though. We can do.
Do what you do.
I do it many ways. I experiment.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so let's go ahead and close our eyes. So you want to go ahead and make sure to rest your hands somewhere where they're comfortable too, like your body posture. Just make sure you're comfy. And you're going to imagine a light source that's coming from the heavens. It could be from a star, it could be from the sun, it could be from the moon, the cosmos. Just imagine source love light coming down from above, and it's going to enter your crown, which is the top of your head. So again, it's all in your imagination. You can see it sort of like a daydream. So just imagine that light coming down into your crown. Down through your body. It's going to go down your spine, filling every part of your spine. You can have it swirling around your third eye, down to your throat. Just imagine that light sort of like cleansing and clearing all the way down to your heart. And then your belly area, your solar plexus, down to your sacral area, to the root. And from there you can have it come outwards, have it expand to your your limbs. Have it spread out your arms, through your legs. And we're going to anchor some of this light in your heart. And from that heart, you want to imagine that it's sort of like expanding and pushing the light out of your arms, like through your arms and out your hands. So the reason, this is how Reiki works, right? Like you basically have heart chakras in the palms of your hands, and this is how people are able to heal by using their hands. So you're going to imagine this light coming out of your hands. So what we can do right now is go ahead and just rub your hands together. Whoopsie. You rub your hands together and bring your hands left above the right over your, like, in front of your tummy. And now we're sort of playing with that energy, kind of like how we talked about chi earlier. And maybe it'll feel like static or tingles. You'll feel something. It might feel like a breeze. It might feel like warmth. And just imagine that light energy sort of swirling in your hands. And you're going to start creating a bubble. And you can literally physically expand your arms outwards to create the bubble, or you could just do it in your third eye's mind. You could do it in your imagination. But you want to feel it, and you want to expand that light outwards. Through every breath, just expand it out and out and out until it surrounds you completely, like a bubble of light that's coming from the heavens, the cosmos, down through and out your body, out of your hands, and expanding to encompass your entire auric field. And for some, it might take some practice, you know. It was taking me maybe like 10, 15 minutes. Now it takes, you know, your imagination gets like more creative, and you try different things. But as soon as you do that, you can go ahead and you can set an intent. You can either, we call this the I am love light. And the way that Aurora teaches is she does sort of like an invocation, and you do everything in threes. So as you're maintaining this energetic love shield all around you, it's an energy field. We're going to invoke the I am light. So go ahead and just repeat after me. I invoke my I am love light.
I invoke my I am love light.
So that I may be invisible to danger.
So that I may be invisible to danger.
Invisible only to possibilities and miracles.
Invisible only to possibilities and miracles.
I invoke my I am love light.
I invoke my I am love light.
So that I may be invisible to harm and danger.
So that I may be invisible to harm and danger.
Invisible only to possibilities and miracles.
Invisible only to possibilities and miracles.
I invoke my I am love light.
I invoke my I am love light.
So that I may be invisible to harm and danger.
So that I may be invisible to harm and danger.
Invisible only to possibilities and miracles.
Visible only to possibilities and miracles.
And you can close this any way you close a prayer. It could be Ashe, Amen.
Amen.
Ashe.
My hands are super warm.
Yeah. Mine are tingly.
I feel like all the dead skin's coming off my hands.
My light was coming from the moon. I just like imagine it and like bubble, and then my bubble got bigger and bigger, so we're all protected.
Oh,
here.
beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah, you can do this with do it over yourself, and then you do it over your house.
In your car.
Mm-hmm. And always with the intention of not harming anyone or overstepping anyone's boundaries.
Yeah, 100%. You know, it's funny. It's not funny, but I've noticed that like most of the women that I've been in like long-term or serious relationships with are very, the only word I can come up with is like a tree hugger, but I used to say tree hugger, right?
Connected to nature.
I wonder why I always attract these women that are just like very earthy, spiritual, like literally. And maybe I just fought it a lot, like no, whatever. But yeah, something about that, like that's who my strongest connections have always been with. And it's pretty cool, actually.
That's
That was
very
awesome.
cool.
Thank you. So this is definitely a unique podcast, right? So those of you guys out there, if you like this, try it. She just gave you an example of how to clear your energy and protect yourself, and if you and leave it in the comments if you've ever done it before, if it helped you or your
How it
experience.
felt.
Yeah. So this is another piece to the puzzle that you guys are putting together is healing and all that.